Welcome to BizRoanoke. Today we are at Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge, and we have with us Catherine Fox, who is the Vice President of Public Affairs. Catherine is going to talk to us about the new initiative, the VBR Stay Safe Pledge. Hi, Catherine.
Hey, how are you? Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being with us today. So before we begin, tell our viewers the role that Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge plays in Roanoke and the surrounding area.
Absolutely. Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge is established as a tourism organization. We're a destination marketing organization for our region. We represent 2 cities and 3 counties, and our role is that of bringing people here, visitors here. It's economic development, and it's bringing revenues to the region.
And you all do such a fantastic job.
Well, it's a group effort. We have 1,500 partners, and that's what makes this area such a robust area to bring visitors to, and our outdoor recreation is amazing, and it's such a draw.
As a result of COVID-19, many tourism businesses have been impacted significantly. I know that your team is working really hard with those businesses to recover by safely implementing this program and inviting visitors to come back to this area to visit. So tell us about that a little bit.
Back in March, when the pandemic hit, a couple weeks later, we did a survey to about 130 of our partners, and with that, they were indicating loss of revenue more than anything, and employees. So we know that they've been impacted, like many businesses have been impacted, but I think tourism really took it initially as the hardest hit. Our hotels, our restaurants, our attractions, our retail shops, so all of them were impacted initially. So we've been working with them, and in June we decided what better way to try to keep people safe than to roll out this Stay Safe Pledge. And it's really a pledge for businesses as well as it is for visitors. So if we're adhering together, then we can bring visitors back safely. And everyone who is a resident here would feel the same way. So that's what we've been doing. So just a couple weeks ago, we took it from what was just kind of in on our website and just saying that we rolled out the Stay Safe Pledge to now we're taking it to the streets. We're delivering posters for some uniform looks and a welcoming look as well. And then we also have masks
for
staff as well. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. How is Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge? Talk to us a little bit about how your partners, how those come about, because someone may be watching the show today that is not a partner. How can they become involved in that?
Absolutely. So as a city business, and if you have visitors, you are very much invited to become a partner. It's free. The city invests in us, so we invest in so many of the businesses in order to represent our area businesses. So it's about going to visitvbr.com, and you'll find information there about becoming a partner or just reaching out to Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge. There's calling our phone number and reaching out to anyone on our staff. We can certainly help get anyone signed up as a new partner.
And they can do that today, and then they can receive some of these marketing promotional items for the Stay Safe Pledge, right?
Absolutely. Right now we are going through a campaign to sign up these businesses specifically saying that they've adopted the pledge. So they'll fill out a very small, brief form that allows them to adopt the pledge. Today we have over 60 businesses who have signed the pledge, which is awesome, and we're looking to do at least 150 or 200 before Labor Day, so that when we start rolling out our recovery plan, which is our marketing plan to safely bring visitors back here to our target drive markets. So we're looking at whether it's a Greensboro or a Charlotte or a Richmond area. We're just looking for those markets who are looking to go a shorter distance, but those drive markets.
How do you feel like the initiative is impacting economic development in the city of Roanoke?
So the initiative is, it's a combination and it's a formula that we're hoping that will bring revenues back to the region. The revenues that we've seen immediately lost are our lodging properties, our hoteliers. So the occupancy has been extremely down because obviously with limited visitation. So we're looking to bring people back to stay in our hotels to provide that lodging tax revenue back to the region in order to increase economic development and the region's impact.
Catherine, if our viewers would like to learn more about Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge and this initiative, how may they do so?
Really, it's very easy. It's to go online to visitvbr.com, and they will find at the very top, it's a bar that says learn more about the Stay Safe Pledge and all of our different initiatives during COVID-19 and resources that partners can use to really help in this recovery process.
And additionally, there's lots of great information about the region on the website. There's a blog.
Blogs and events, virtual events, to what so many of our businesses have gone to new hours. So we're keeping that information up to date as well.
That's super.
So it's very up to date, very timely. It's also mobile friendly. So visit vbr.com.
Very good. Catherine, thank you so much for being with us today.
Great to be here with you.
And we'll look forward to learning more about what you all have scheduled in the near future.
Sounds great.
Thank you. Welcome back. We are with Dave Andersen. Dave is the owner of Dominion Lodging and owns several hotels in the city of Roanoke, and we are pleased to have him today. Dave, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. And tell us about your 3 hotels in the city of Roanoke. You have the Comfort Inn, where we are today.
Right.
Mainstay Suites.
Mainstay Suites next door,
right.
and the Best Western Plus next door to that.
So you've got it covered right here
Got
at
it
Valley
covered.
View. That's fantastic.
Yep.
So we know that you all are working with Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge, and actually you are a board member.
Right.
Tell us how you all will be using the Virginia's Blue Ridge Stay Safe Pledge in your hotel industry, which has been so hard hit by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Sure. The Stay Safe Pledge is a great basis for what all businesses should be doing right now. As far as our hotels go, as you can see, we have 3 different brands: the Mainstay, the Comfort Inn, and the Best Western, and they all they have their own. The corporate brand has their own safety standards that we have to adhere to, and so the one that is put out here locally is actually a basis for what we do already. We've been doing pretty much all of what we've been, the cleaning procedures all along. What we're doing is a little bit a step above and beyond what they ask us to do. A couple examples would be when you have a room key, when you check out, we have a box to put it in, and then that box gets cleaned out daily by one person and is cleaned and disinfected by a hospital grade type of disinfectant. Right. When people check out, we don't touch the room for 24 hours later, until 24 hours later, and then we take an ionizer in the room, and then after that we spray it with a disinfectant, leave it in there for about 30 minutes, and then the housekeeper will go in for that following day. When they go into the room, they actually bag up the linens separately, one for the bathroom and one for the living room,
right.
and the bedroom, and then they take that directly to the wash machine and throw it directly in the wash machine. No one touches it. So it's safety for our employees as well. And then when we make up the room, we make these little things up, and this happened to be one for this hotel, and we take laundry bags and we stuff them with the towels, and then we wrap them up and put like a little inspirational note on the sticker to hold it, put it in the bathroom, and then that lets us know that it's only been touched one person by with our staff. So we do a lot of stuff, six foot signs everywhere, and mask, hand sanitizer in the elevators, that kind of thing.
So the towels they're not actually displayed in the bathroom.
No, they're
so
not. They're wrapped up in here.
They're wrapped up in this
That's
packaging.
exactly right.
So that's great. How do you feel like this new program, the Stay Safe Pledge, benefits the whole hospitality industry in Roanoke and the surrounding areas?
Right. Again, it's a minimum what everybody should be doing.
Right.
For those brands that are maybe independent or whatever, it's a good plan for them. If they don't have any resources to go to, they can follow that, and it brings a sense of cleanliness. It sends a sense of community, that everybody in the area is working together as one to make sure that we're all clean and safe for our guests and employees.
Right. And I know this is a little bit off of script, but Are you beginning to see the tides turn a little bit?
Yeah, a little. When we got hit, we'd be renting, oh wow, 8, 9 rooms a night. Right. It was awful. And what's really hurt us in the whole area is the tournaments, the sports tournaments on the weekends. Right. We're holding our own during the week, although business travel is not back. It's a little back. Leisure travel has picked up. We're at what they call upper mid-scale brand. Right. So it didn't hit us as hard as the upscale, the meeting convention type facilities. Exactly. But it's been very tough, very tough.
If our viewers would like to learn more about Dominion Lodging and your properties, yes, how may they do that?
Well, we have a website. It's dominionlodging.com, and that's where you have pretty much all the information we have in our company. Right. We are a company that's local. My father started it back in 1972 in Lexington, Virginia, and some of your viewers may know that it was a little hotel up there called the Cadet General.
And out on Route 60.
Our Route 60.
Yes.
Yep. We bought that thing back in 1972. Wow. I worked behind the front desk. And I was only 9, I think. Oh, I just did my age. But I did a little bit of everything. We had a restaurant. We did everything. So I've been in the business since about 72.
Well,
in some form.
The Cadet General was a great property.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
And so you have properties in the city of Roanoke, the Lexington area?
Yeah, we have 4 in Lexington.
Right.
And we have 3 here, and then we've got 1 over in Daleville, brand new Best Western. Yeah. And then we have 2 in Stanton, one next to Rouse Family Restaurant, a Best Western, and the other one is the Sleep Inn across the street. And we have built every single one of our hotels. We have kept them, and our philosophy is it's more of a family than it is a business. We treat all of our customers and our employees like family, right, and we have longevity to prove it. So we do the best we can, and we're surviving right now.
Well, thank you very much for your leadership in this family business and for all that you're doing for the hospitality industry and in the city of Roanoke.
Thank you very much.
Hi, we are with JP Powell. JP is the co-owner of Lucky, Fortunato, and Stelina in downtown Roanoke. Hi, JP.
Hi, Lisa. How are you?
I'm great. Thank you for being with us today.
Thank you for having me. We're 6 feet apart, so we can take these off.
Remove our mask.
Okay.
Yeah,
good.
We're good.
Awesome.
So, JP, tell our viewers about your restaurants in downtown Roanoke and your relationship that you have with Visit Virginia's Blue Ridge.
So we've had, Lucky is next month, or actually in October, will turn 10 years old. Fortunato is 5 next month. And, we've had a successful, thriving kind of 2 businesses down here in downtown Roanoke. As Roanoke's changed and evolved, we've kind of grown with that. Visit Virginia Blue Ridge has been an integral part of the marketing of the area and also our restaurants. I've noticed that I've seen the uptick in in customers that are from other places. Sometimes far away, like Europe, and a lot of times close places like Charlotte, North Carolina, or Atlanta, Georgia, where they're looking for like this kind of mountain town kind of like weekend kind of getaway to. Right. And so we've seen that uptick, and I know that's been a big part of their marketing efforts. I know we see a lot of the writers. We host some of the writers from different places.
The travel writers that come in.
And that's been very helpful. I know we've gotten some little write-ups and kind of all over the country and different parts of the world. So, it has been a very good relationship.
Yeah. So throughout COVID, we know that all of the restaurants and the hospitality industry has really been hit hard. What are some changes you all have made with your restaurants, like in phases 2 and phase 3 of this pandemic?
Well, I feel like we've had 3 iterations of kind of a new restaurant or business model in the last, 5 to 6 months. Takeout only initially, this entire dining room, we reconverted to be like an assembly line to do a lot of takeout business. Then when we were allowed to allow some kind of limited dining, it took us a couple weeks really to kind of convert over to that. You know, we applied for some outdoor seating, although we don't have a lot of it, and we, you know, closed down our kind of private dining room. We closed down Stelina, our little sidebar, so that, because we only have, I have 5 employees here. I used to have 24, and me. So we wanted to have all our eyes on the restaurant at the same time and be able to control the space. We have several fans, and we open the doors, and we make sure that there's a lot of airflow, and we limit who comes in and how many people can come in. We have 7 tables. We sanitize everything. You have to wear a mask. We don't, you know, there's no if, and, or buts about that.
So the new Stay Safe pledge.
Yes.
You all are implementing that initiative here at the restaurants?
Yes.
Yes, great, okay.
Yeah.
And why do you think the initiative is so important to your customers and to yourselves?
Well, it's not just our restaurants. You know, the more restaurants and businesses that do this, it's like we're sending a message that we all take it seriously, that we're doing things right. It's a very uniform kind of great message that, you know, that our area is serious about it. And, you know, the optics are good for business and getting people to come here, but most importantly, these things actually will keep people safe. So that's the reality. So it's a good thing, yes.
I love the way the kitchen is positioned here, because when your customers come in the door,
yeah, who knew, right?
Right.
I mean, we didn't think that's what was going to happen. That's where I stand, right over there.
Right.
And I expedite all the food, pack up all the to-go food, because we still do a lot of to-go business.
Yes, you do.
And then I'm kind of like the host, if you will. I greet people.
Right.
So yeah, it's just a different time. As I explain it to people, it's the same great food, wine list, cocktails, but we serve it in a very, very casual manner. It's counter service, basically. You walk over here, you order, you choose a table, we bring everything to you.
Nice.
That's, you know, that's what it is now, and we'll see what changes.
Well, thank you all for really making these changes to accommodate not only people that live here, but visitors to the city. And I guess we have had quite a few visitors coming from different areas to just kind of get the quick getaway for the weekend.
Yes.
And so thank you all for staying open and making all those changes to accommodate everyone.
I think it's very important. You know, we're doing our best to keep you know, what employees we have employed, and to keep the lights on at night. You know, it sends a strong signal to downtown Roanoke that the city is not going under, that we're here.
How many pizzas have you made?
Well, I don't make the pizzas. That's
you
Jeff Farmer, but he would tell you he's thousands. You know.
Thousands.
He is the only person making pizza right now. Actually, Brad is we've got a part-time employee that was able to come back and is helping Jeff out a little bit. But yeah, he is making a lot of pizza. He probably dreams about pizza.
It's delicious. It's delicious. If our viewers want to learn more about Fortunato or any of the other restaurants, how may they do so?
They, you know, social media. You can, you know, Lucky or Fortunato. It's pretty easy to find there.
Eat Lucky.
Yeah, eatatlucky.com.
Right.
And then Fortunato Roanoke. And that's where the online ordering portal is.
Right.
And just so people know too, we are doing quite a bit of that business, but it used to be this thing where you had to order earlier in the day and then choose a pickup time. Now it's like live. So if it was 7 o'clock and you're like, I want to get some food from Fortunato, 30 minutes later the food will be ready for pickup.
That's good.
And we can bring it out to you if you don't want to come in.
Okay, perfect. JP, thank you so much for all you're doing and for your time this morning. And
thank you guys.
We look forward to spending more time at the restaurants.
Yes.
Thank
Cheers,
you.
Thanks.
If you have questions about Virginia's Blue Ridge Stay Safe Pledge, please give me a call. My name is Lisa Soltis. You can reach me at the City of Roanoke Department of Economic Development at 540-853-1694 or by email at lisa.soltis@roanokeva.gov. Thank you.